Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton. Monday is the big day. It's the day that traffic will shift on I-94 between Maple Grove and St. Michael for a construction project that will last throughout the summer. Another sign that it's road construction season. Here's a map of what the change will look like. Drivers will have to make a decision just before Weaver Lake Road which lane they will take. You'll either be able to access local roads or you'll bypass straight to St. Michael. This construction project is part of the $350 million project where crews are adding lanes, resurfacing the freeway, and replacing bridges between St. Michael and Albertville. There will be an interchange near Dayton and an additional lane between Highway 610 and Highway 101. For more on this project, we've got a link posted on our website. Lawmakers are now racing toward a May 17th deadline to strike a deal on a more than $50 billion two-year state budget, among other big issues. We spoke with Senator Warren Limmer earlier in the week about police reform, and we also spoke with him about the budget. Here's what he had to say in today's Newsmakers. Hello, Senator Limmer. Thank you for being here. As the session draws toward a close, talking more about the budget. How's that going?
We're about 3 weeks away, and the budget, we have a House majority and the governor who wants to raise taxes, big surprise, and we have made a firm commitment in the Senate to hold the line. And the reason is that we have a $1.6 billion budget. We have $2.6 billion coming from the federal government for added money for public education, and then an additional $4 billion coming from the federal government in order to handle some of the complications due to the COVID pandemic. So in our opinion, we are awash in cash, and there's no need to go back to the taxpayers of Minnesota and further impose taxes on business owners and those that are considered high up in their wealth. We do that all the time. It's been going on for 60, 70 years. We impose a higher tax on wealthy people. But nevertheless, we're coming out of this COVID pandemic. Our economy is not firing up as 100% great guns. So we need to keep that pressure of expenses, added expenses off our businesses and make sure we focus on getting them up and putting people to work.
Think you'll be able to do it the next few weeks, or we have a few special sessions in our future?
Well, you know, it just depends on if we can convince the governor to realize that you need to keep the pressure off those businesses so they can get up and going again. Some of them are only going at about 40% performance, and we need to be cautious about that.
The City of New Hope has adopted an updated dining ordinance just in time for patio season. Freestanding restaurants like Pub 42 can have permanent outdoor dining exceeding 30% of the total customer floor area, as long as the restaurant is on its own lot and it doesn't share parking with another business. Before this change, restaurants could not exceed 30% of their floor area. This follows a recent request by Pub 42 to expand their permanent outdoor dining area. An undeveloped piece of land at the Grove Shopping Center in Maple Grove is one step closer to welcoming a major fitness center, and it's one that's relatively new to the Twin Cities market. Crunch Fitness has submitted an application to build a 30,000 square foot gym on a vacant piece of land between Slumberland and Target. The company has more than 300 locations nationwide, including one fitness center in Blaine. Earlier this week, the Maple Grove Planning Commission unanimously approved the application. The City Council will review the proposal at its next meeting coming up on Monday. A Golden Valley man is using his gardening skills to help uplift and beautify the community during the pandemic. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us why some people are flocking to the neighborhood to check out the scenery.
There's actually more yellow in here, but they were a little earlier. So that's why we have more white through here now. But I think the mix looks really good.
130 Edgewood Avenue in Golden Valley is a destination for daffodils.
There's cars all day long.
The perennial plants are creating a magical scene that looks like something out of a storybook.
I really like the layout of it. It's beautiful and really nice that the homeowner did this for folks.
Mike Mack says he heard about the lavish daffodil display and had to stop by.
It's lovely.
Gardener Warren Kapsner has been working on his yard since he moved into his Golden Valley home decades ago.
I have had some in my yard for 30 years in the back, and The deer don't eat them, rabbits don't eat them, squirrels don't like them.
He decided to spread more sunshine during the pandemic.
That's what it's for, is to make people feel good, especially after a year of lockdown.
About 2,500 daffodils dot the landscape.
I planted the 800 a year ago last fall, and then I did the 1,700 last fall.
Warren is not done yet. He plans to expand.
And I think I have room for probably 1,500 in the side yard.
He estimates he's already devoted more than 50 hours to this project.
I'd get home from work, plant for a couple of hours and on weekends, so.
The avid gardener says all that hard work is worth it to brighten someone's day. He's received about 100 emails and a whole lot of visitors since the flowers bloomed.
To have people at least smile, and a lot of them just say thank you. Thanks for brightening my day.
In Golden Valley, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
And finally, if you have an aspiring young chef at home, listen up. This next story could be for you. The edgy chef at Robbinsdale's Travail, Mike Brown, has announced they are searching for recently graduated high school students or young adults who are interested in learning the chef trade. They would be a part of the Travail Kitchen Young Chef Training and Employment Program, with starting pay at $16 and going up from there.